Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to SBA Nation. My name is Keith, aka Keystone, and I got the freaking picks for y'all today. I am excited about this one. Now, quick little recap, then we're going to go into a rapid fire. Going to kind of do a new little thing where I just give you guys a bunch of freaking props I like. We're not going to break them down a ton, and then we're going to go over and give you guys an underdog slip that we will talk about a little more. It's going to be, you can either do it for 6x or 8x because they have a little 40% boost right now, which is awesome. And then I got another parlay for you guys. So we got a lot to unpack in this video. If you're new here, make sure you sub to the channel. Guys, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up. It goes a really long way. It's like basically you saying thank you for when we hit plays like this, which I am very confident in tomorrow. If you guys remember, I told you Haynes King was going to go up. I told you Arch was going to go up all the way back on last freaking Saturday. Now, I think Haynes King had enough. What are you guys saying? 156? Was that enough to cover that line? So great read there. I'm very confident Arch is going to get this done for us. We got a really good line. It's 25-27 most places. Now, I still like it there, guys. Still like it. So just remember, a lot of times in the recap, there's free picks. Okay. There's free picks. So the ones that just skip ahead looking, searching, you're missing out on a free pick. There's one right here. This is the Michigan quarterback. A lot of hype on this freshman. He's a big dual threat dude. So I like him on his rushing yards more than I like him on the passing yards. I would prefer rushing, then combo, then passing in that order. I gave you guys this duo yesterday on Dabble. Now it lost over there. We needed, I think, 54 yards, and he had like 52 or something like that. I have the photo, so we'll go look at it. But I wanted more exposure, so I tried it on this new app when I was down in Alabama today, and then I ended up going to a birthday party, passing out on the couch. That's why this video is coming out late. But Sawyer Robinson just popped the hell off, man. It's crazy that they had almost 500 yards of offense, or I think they had over 500 yards offense. Somehow failed to cover that game. We're going to get into that in a sec, but this is a free pick right here. This is the Michigan quarterback. I do like this, and then we got this cooking on the VIP. So hopefully, some of the guys were able to lock this line in. We got a little bit of a discount on Cameron. I was just shocked that he threw for like 450 something yards, and Cameron just like was not involved, man. In that same game, we have this cooking from that Auburn game. I think Jackson Arnold rushed for quite a bit too. Look at this, some big quarterback rushing yard games tonight in the Friday slate. And I like this. I didn't talk about this one, I don't think, but yeah, they barely even had to throw the ball. So, but once again, here is a free duo for you guys. Okay, I give you guys a ton of free picks. This literally is a free pick right here. Cade Klubnik, TJ Moore. This is his brand new receiver, big dude, like 6'3", 6'4". I think he's going to be a beast. I like him, and I also like Antonio Williams. So I would get exposure to both those guys if you like the Klubnik over. I also love Cade, and we're going to talk about this on Better. So here was the free pick recap. We got the Georgia Tech 3.5. They ended up winning by 7. Like I told you, I thought they'd win outright. We got the over. I think it had 47 total. So the normal under didn't hit, which was 51 and a half. So we took it down a whole 10 points. That cashed. Baylor somehow, I mean, look, they had a 4th and 1, and they let like a guy run like a 30-yard touchdown in with like 3 minutes left in the game. Then they got all the way down there, and they had a 4th and 1, and it's just a bad play. I mean, I just feel like 500 yards of offense, and you can't even cover 7 points. It's kind of crazy, man. Kind of crazy. They made too many mistakes. The Georgia Tech running back Haynes, it was all you saw. The other guy, it was the quarterback Haynes King. He stole all the freaking yards, man. I thought that read option, I thought they both would have success. He was like 4 yards short, guys. It was right there. We just needed him to break like one longer run. And then obviously Sawyer Robinson got it done. We got green on this. And then I'm counting Cameron as a loss because the play I gave you guys, we didn't hit it. He was short like 2 yards. Once again, Robertson threw for 450 yards. All right, so let's do the rapid fire. It's going to be over on Better. This is I'm having some geolocation issues with Prizepicks. They don't allow me to use college football props here. Sometimes I can kind of trick it, but it's not working for me. So we're going to use Better. And I actually have a play over there. They have a brand new offer, guys. Okay, it's a free $10 right off the bat. You just get $10 free and up to a $200 freaking bonus deposit, which is awesome. So you give them $200, they give you $200, and you're going to get a free $10 on top of that. So you're basically, if you have $200 to gamble with, you go stick it all in on Better. Now you have $410 to gamble with. If you leave it on the app you're not on, or you're currently on, I should say, you're only going to have $200 to play with. So take advantage of all these weapons of war. Take advantage of all the free crap they're giving you guys. Okay, the promo code is Keith on this one. Links down below. The link will take care of everything. So like I said, I do have a little play, and then we'll go do the rapid fire where I'm going to give you a bunch of props. They have an Arch Manning discount, and I like his rushing yards more, but I don't mind this. And I mean, they're slicing 30 yards off. So there's a solid chance he hits this, guys. We'll see. I mean, Ohio State does have a great secondary. The pick yesterday did not hit, the Caden Salter one, unfortunately. But I ended up sticking him with this running back from Purdue right here, Maccabee. I think this is a game on paper. Purdue's big favorites. I think they're 17-point favorites. They usually tend to play a little better at home. And I think this guy will just be milking the second half, just, getting a lot of handoffs. I think he should have a really good chance at a 100-yard game here. So that's going to be the free pick over on Better. That'll pay 3x, guys, and you're getting a nice discount on Arch Manning. They also have like massive freaking upside. So if you look at this perfect play, 8 picks, this is going to pay 75x. The only reason it's not paying 100x is because I have teammates in here, so they do penalize you just like everyone does nowadays for correlation. So couple guys I like. Lenore Sellers from South Carolina. I like him a lot. And I like his combo yards. They actually did not have the combo yards up yet on Better, which was strange. I like the combo yards even more, but I don't mind this passing yard. I think he's in store for a big game here against Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech was one of the best matchups on paper last year for quarterbacks to just blow up. So anything Lenore Sellers, sign me up. Fantasy score, rushing yards, combo yards, touchdowns. You want pieces of Sellers tomorrow. We have a couple plays with him set, and I might even get one more. And then his top receiver here is going to be, I think it's going to be Nick Harbor this year. This guy is a downfield threat. I think he's going to have a lot of big plays this season. I feel like this line's too low, guys. I mean, if he gets like one solid, 30, 40-yard catch, I mean, he's going to smash right over this, and I think it's probably going to happen against Virginia Tech. Like I mentioned, they were like, I think it might have actually been West Virginia. I might have got confused on those two on the best matchup, but there's nothing super intimidating about Virginia Tech. They were not like a elite defense by any means, but it was West Virginia that I was actually thinking of. You get all these Virginias confused, I think that this is a good way to correlate. I don't know if the Prizepicks or Better will actually penalize you. But this, believe it or not, these two right here in the same game, I think this does actually correlate. It doesn't correlate quite as well as this does, but I do think it correlates. The reason why is because this is Marcel Reed is Texas A&M's quarterback, and I think they'll probably blow UTSA out of the building down there in College Station. So I don't see him having to throw a ton. Could he hit this in the first half and they just are running it up? Absolutely. We saw that plenty this in the first 2 days of this week's slate so far. But I don't know, man. I kind of like the under here. And then you take Le'Veon Moss, the running back for them, it kind of correlates well, right? Because if they're not throwing in the second half because it's 30-3, this guy's probably going to get a lot of run and just, milking the clock, running it down. I feel like this number is a hair too low. I feel like it should be like 76. So I like this. I think it does correlate. And then I do like Cade Klubnik a lot. I mentioned I like his combo yards. I would probably rate them rushing, combo, and then passing, but I want shares of this guy. He is 100% going to be in the running potentially for the Heisman Trophy. I don't know. We'll see. But the Clemson's going to have a good season. I love them to win the ACC, and this is one of his top receivers. So the other guy, remember I told you, Moore, we had him, and this is his other guy that I want exposure to. It's Antonio Williams. And then a couple other combo guys that I like. I like Dan Pierre. This is the quarterback for Utah. I like his combo yards even more than this. I would rate him in that order: combo, rushing, then passing, probably. That same thing. This is a very dual threat guy. He coming over from, I think it was New Mexico, and he brought his top receiver with him too, which I think is going to be, I want to say it's Parks. I think it's Parks. Yeah. So that'll be interesting. I want some shares of these guys. These two teams, UCLA and Utah, played it at like a stupid slow pace last year, but that doesn't mean they're going to this year. We'll have to see. We're still in the we're trying to figure everything out phase. This is literally week 1. This is the main freaking slate. So those are some picks I do like for you. Also, if you're not on the winnable free plan yet, guys, I told y'all in yesterday's video, if you're on there, I'm going to give out one of my college football future bets. Put a full unit on this. It's like $500 at plus 650 odds, baby. So I almost considered putting 2 units down on it too. I really like this. I think it's a slam dunk, man. I do. Trust me. I just think it's a freaking slam dunk. Now that's gonna be unlocked. I'm not giving it to you in this video. You got to go get on the winnable free plan. 100% free to sign up, guys. Also wanted to mention, if you see that ticker down there, up till tomorrow. This is a college football kickoff special. So you have till tomorrow. That's it. But you can literally get the price of a month for a week right now when you use promo code college football, link down below. Like I said, this deal is gone tomorrow. So don't sit on the sidelines. Come start profiting with us now on the premium. All right, so like I mentioned, I got that underdog play. Now, they had a 40% boost. This is why I drug you guys over here today, give you this official play. Promo code SBAA will unlock up to $1,000 deposit bonus, guys. Just another weapon of war you got to get on. Okay, so pick number 1. We're going to take Steven Jelly. Now, this guy is Syracuse's new quarterback. Syracuse last season with Kyle McCord. Don't know if it's going to be the same this year, but I would assume not much is going to change. They threw it a higher, I think it was like one of the top 2 or 3 rates in the entire FBS last season. No one threw the ball as much as Syracuse practically. And you're coming in over here to the Volunteer Stadium. They're 14-point favorites. This guy probably is going to be trailing in this game at some point, probably early. Could be the whole game. And so you're getting a passing offense last season that was top 3 in the nation in pass percentage plays. And now you're telling me he's a 14-point dog on the road. This feels a little low, man. 27.5. I feel like this should be like 32, 33. So I like this a lot. Steve Angeli over passing attempts, 27.5. Second pick, I absolutely love this one as well. Nicholas Singleton. This is the Penn State running back. Guys, look, once again, this is just I think they're 40-something point favorites. They're going to blow the doors off. I kind of like the Drew Alar under the quarterback. Same kind of setup here. Take him under, but this is the play I really want exposure to because you never know. Alar could have 300 at halftime. We just don't know. But one thing I do know is Nicholas Singleton got a really good chance to hit this, man. This is their top freaking running back. I think a 100-yard game is absolutely in the cards here. I don't mind his combo yards, but I prefer this rushing one. I think this is the play. I'd be shocked if he didn't get a 78 freaking yards and cash this slip, boys. And then the third pick, we're going to take Cade Klubnik. I mentioned I like his rushing yards. I like his combo yards. Look, I watched LSU last year. I had bets on LSU last year. This team in every key spot just fucking let me down. I'm not a fan of their coach. And I really saw them struggle with these dual threat guys. Now, could they have made, changes to the offseason? I don't know. That's the same coaching staff. They really struggled with these dual threat guys. Like I remember specifically the Texas A&M game. It was just painful to watch. Like, why aren't you making adjustments? You didn't do anything. They just let Marcel Reed just run it over and over and over. They couldn't stop it. So as long as he doesn't take like brutal sacks in this game, I think we're looking at like a 50 burger here. And this could be like the value, like you saw it with Haynes King. His line was, 38, 39. He had like 100-something freaking rushing yards. They couldn't stop him. And I told you guys, Colorado was really going to struggle with that read option. That was a good call. I'm kind of thinking you might get the same thing here with LSU. I really do. So give me Cade Klubnik, starting quarterback for Clemson. Going to be at home tomorrow against LSU, like I mentioned, over 33.5 guys. They have a 40% boost. So if this pays, it'll basically pay 8x for 3 picks. That's fantastic, man. So lock this in on underdog. Get the play set where you get paid the most, guys. It's very imperative for long-term profiting, especially with DFS. You really need to make sure. Well, it's like that with the books too. You want to lock in the best lines you possibly can anywhere you set a play. So I do have a sportsbook play for you guys today too. Let's talk about that right now. Okay, one more quick plug here, guys. Let me tell you something. I know a lot of y'all have followed me for during last football season, and I know most of my following is a DFS army. Okay, I totally get it. Well, Rebet is your solution to get like the full experience now. So when I give out these plays, did we strike out the last 2 days? We did, but guess what? We absolutely smashed on the ones I gave you last week. So we're still up money. And the VIP has a couple slips that are still open. We have a lot of things that are going to green out. I just know it tomorrow. I have a great feeling about tomorrow on Saturday. I say it all the time. Look, you can't handle a couple L's. You don't deserve the W, baby. If you can't handle a losing day or losing a slip or a bad beat, this probably ain't for you, man. So you get $100 deposit match when you sign up the promo code SBAA. And I had my buddy check today on this play, and the lines were not up, but then we went back and looked later, and then they were up. So this is going to get you that full VIP experience. Absolutely. It's a must-own app for anybody in a DFS state. And yeah, let's get into the picks. So I like the under in this Iowa-Albany game. Now, look, it's in Iowa. Iowa, we know they are a historical defensive style, slow-paced, very slow-paced team. Do they have a passing game this season? Is it possible? Yeah, but I doubt it. It's just not Iowa football. So they're not the type. I just don't see them dropping 50 on their own. But I do think that they probably play very well defensively and hold Albany under 10 points. So this game has like 35-3 written all over it. I just think it's the total's a little too high at 51. And don't be scared if it's like, 27-3 at halftime at 30 points. I'm just telling you, like, don't be scared, because they're the team that will just like handle their business and want to get out of there. They're not gonna be this team that like runs it up and is throwing play action bombs in the second half when they have a 30-point freaking lead at halftime. That's not who Iowa is. So the line's at 51. We bumped it up a touchdown just to be safe. If you want to play the 51 and a half, it's a tricky number, but I don't hate it. I really like this. This is what we're doing. We're going a little safer today. And then the second part of this parlay, I put 1.1 units down on this play. Texas A&M. Now we shaved 11 points off their spread. I do think they win. I do think they win big, but it's a tricky number. 23 and a half. We'll see. I like this 12 and a half. So basically, you're telling me if it's a little closer than expected against UTSA, we just got to win by a touchdown and 2 field goals rather than 2 touchdowns. Because if it was 13 and a half, we'd have to win by 2 touchdowns. 12 and a half, well, touchdown and 2 field goals gets the job done. I like this play a lot, guys. So you want to lock this in, ride with us. That's all I got for you guys today. Give you a bunch of freaking action. I'm expecting a big day tomorrow. Make sure you're on that winnable free plan, guys. I give out a ton of crap. I gave out a Prizepicks play today. You can still lock that in, actually. I forgot about that. It was my Flex Friday, the little boost they're doing now on Fridays. I gave that out for free today, and all the props don't start till Saturday. Or one of them might even be on Sunday. So, yeah, make sure you get on that winnable free plan and strongly consider hopping on the VIP before I take that deal away. I'm telling you, this is one of the best deals I've ever done, and it's leaving tomorrow. Like I said, the link's down below. Let's cash some slips, baby. Peace.